Hello, friends of Macmillan Library. Welcome to Yoga with Noelle Joy. We're going to go ahead and get started in child's pose today. So knees to the outer edges of the mat, big toes together, and you're just going to melt forward. I'm not going to talk to you for the first few breaths, so don't think your video is not working or something. Just allow yourself to get centered. So deep inhales, deep exhales, mouth closed, warming up the body. I find that child's pose is a great asana for me to turn in, to pay attention to my body, where I feel tight today, where I feel like I'm gripping tension, and then to try to just soften and let it go. From here, inhale up to a tabletop position. Hands lined up underneath shoulders, fingers spread, rooting down the inner triad. Remember, that is the pointer and the thumb finger. So we're protecting our wrists by putting the majority of our weight here. So we'll start with a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, go ahead. Arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round gaze between the knees. Inhale, gaze up. Shoulders roll back. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. One more, inhale. Exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend that right leg behind you, flex the foot. Allow the belly button to draw into the spine, which it probably does naturally. Your core is always supporting you without you even having to think about it. But when you're on your mat, try to tune in. Paying attention to how your body naturally supports you. Exhale, take the right knee to that right elbow. And then extend that leg back. Drop the right knee to the mat. Extend the left leg. Flex the foot. Warming up the core. Tuning into the breath. Exhale, take the knee to the elbow. And then extend it behind you. All right, so you have the option to do that again, or we can move to plank. And then from here, exhale, right knee to the elbow. And take it behind you. Left knee to the elbow. Take it behind you. One more round each side. Right to right. Take it behind. And then left side. Move into downward facing dog. Body should be nice and warm now. Pedal out the feet. And with your next exhale, step forward, feet hip width apart, bend the knees generously, interlace hands behind you, ragdoll. Exhale, release the hands to the mat, toe heel the feet together. Inhale as you rise all the way up to stand, joining palms overhead. Exhale, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, join palms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Pause here. Maybe lower the knees, come all the way down to the stomach. Inhale, gentle back bend. Exhale, push it back to child's pose. Inhale, tabletop position. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, extend the right leg in the air. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the right knee to the elbow, not the elbow to the knee. Extend that back behind you. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to elbow. Stand it up, downward facing dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, join palms overhead. Exhale, hands meet at heart center. Inhale, lengthen long. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, drop to the knees or take a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg in the air. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Drop the knee, toes point back. Coming to a gentle lunge. So make sure that front knee is lined up over the ankle. And that you're rooted down the four corners of the feet. So what that means is that you should be able to pick your toes up. From here, curl the back toes, lift the back knee, shorten your stance slightly, and rise up, warrior one. So with warrior one, the hips are squared to the front of the mat. Back toes are going to be facing that front left corner. Extend the arms, make sure you're not tensing up your shoulders. Back leg is as straight as you can get it, front knee bent. Exhale as you lower down. Step back into plank. And then take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the left leg high. Exhale, step it between the hands, drop the knee, toes point back. As you're breathing deeply, make sure you're not clenching your teeth. Or moving tension from your hips into a different area of the body. All right, curl the back toes, lift the knee, shorten the stance, inhale as you rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands meet the earth, step it back to plank. And then take it to downward facing dog. Exhale, step between the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand, join the palms. Exhale, hands meet at heart center. From here, I want you to zip the feet together, bend the knees, extend the arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Now exhale, hands come to the hips, step that left foot back, warrior one. Bring the hands to the hips again. Put the weight in that front foot, lean forward as you lift the left leg up high, engaging the core like we did in the beginning of class. And exhale, left foot meets the right, bend the legs, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, hands to the hips. Lean forward, lift that right leg up. Exhale, right foot meets the left. Straighten both legs, get them as straight as you can, and then exhale as you fold forward. So your hands might not meet the mat here, that's okay, just keep the legs straight. Uttanasana, intense forward fold. From here, I want you to inhale halfway up, take the hands to the hips, step that left foot back. So really short stance here, but the left foot's going to be lined up with that front corner like it is in Warrior One. So we're coming to pyramids. You can keep your hands on the hips to make sure that they're square to the front of the mat. Or if your front hamstring's feeling pretty loose, you can take them to the earth. Inhale back up to halfway. Hands on the hips, step that left foot forward, straighten both legs, zip the feet together, fold forward again, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the hips. Exhale, right foot steps back, short stance. Keeping those hips square, you can fold forward. Hands back to the hips. Inhale, step it forward. Zip the legs together. One more Uttanasana. Fold forward, relax that upper body. From here, bend the knees. Inhale as you rise up to stand. Join palms overhead. Exhale, hands meet at heart center. All right, I'm going to turn so you can see me better, but we're going to do tree pose next. So bottom of the right foot comes on the inside of either the left ankle, calf muscle, or inner thigh. Where I don't want to see it is in the knee area. So once you've found your position, you can take your hands to heart center. Find a nice little drishti point. All that means is one spot where you can focus your gaze. So when your eyes move, your body's going to move along with it. So stay focused on one spot. And if you want, you can extend the arms overhead. Again, engage in your core like we have the whole class. Exhale, release this side. Good job, maybe. I don't know, I can't see you. But if you're on your mat, good job. All right, opposite side. So left foot comes on the inside. Again, ankle, calf, or inner thigh. Find your drishti. And extend the arms up. And from here, go ahead and exhale. All right, so everyone turn on your mat the way that I am, and then extend the legs. Pigeon toe the feet. Root down on the four corners of the feet. Take the hands to the hips. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale as you slowly fold forward. Slight micro bend in the knees. You can interlace your hands here. And release the hands. Take the hands back to the hips. Inhale to halfway. And then all the way up. Pivot only that front foot. Bend the knee. Extend the arms. Warrior two. Exhale, right elbow to the right knee. Inhale the left arm up. And if you want, you can take it over for extended side angle. Inhale, back up, warrior two. And exhale as you turn that right foot, pivot that left, warrior two, opposite side. Exhale, left elbow to the knee, extend that right arm up and possibly over. If you're feeling a lot of tension in your shoulders and your neck, do not take the arm overhead, just keep it extended. Inhale, rise back up, pigeon toe the feet together, hands on the hips. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale as you slowly fold forward. Now, if you can, take your peace fingers around the big toes and let the upper body hang heavy. If you can't do that, you can take the hands on the hips, interlace them behind you, whatever feels good. All right, inhale halfway up. And then exhale as you pivot and step into a plank. All right, we're going to move to side plank. So bring that right hand forward slightly. Pivot on the feet. Inhale as you extend that left arm up. If you want, you can gaze up at that left arm. Exhale back to regular plank. This time, take the left hand forward, pivot, side plank, opposite side. Exhale, right hand down and take it into downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the hips. Bring the weight forward, coming back into our balance pose. This time, if you can, I want you to work so the hands move towards the mat so you come into standing splits. All right, slowly work your way back so the hands are to the hips, and then you step it back to warrior one. And exhale as you move into a lunge. So really kick that back leg towards the back edge of the mat. Knee drops, toes point back. All right. Curl the back toes, lift the knees, step it back to downward facing dog. Gaze forward, inhale as that left foot steps forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands to the hips, lean forward, engage that core, lift that back leg up. If you can, keep tipping forward, hands meet the mat, standing splits. All right, slowly work the way in reverse. Come up, hands to the hips, keeping the hips square. Slowly work your way. Warrior one, extend the arms up. Breathing the whole time. You're all breathing, right? Sometimes when people are in balance poses, they stop breathing. It's a bad idea. Do that too long, you're gonna die. All right, exhale, hands to the mat. That was a joke, but not really, right? There's science that proves that. All right, hold your plank here. And exhale as you take it back into downward facing dog. And then come to the knees and take it into child's pose. All right, from here, inhales, you rise back up. Now, some of you, this might not feel too good on the knee. If that is you, I want you to come up here higher, okay? But if you can't stay like this, I want you to extend that right leg forward and slowly fold forehead to the front edge of the mat. So working that hamstring. Again, if this is hard on the knees, come up here. All right, inhale as you rise up. Take that right leg back and extend that left leg forward. Folding forward and really releasing the hamstrings in today's practice. Root down in that left heel, toes point up towards the sky. And exhale, take that left leg behind you. All right, if you can, sit in this pose for a while. It's really good for ankle mobility. Also releases the quads a little bit. One thing you can do if this is really tender on the knees is you can prop a phone book or like a really thick book like 1Q84 or Count of Monte Cristo or something underneath your bottom. We're just going to breathe here for a little bit. Close your eyes if you want. And then slowly find your way to your actual bottom. All right, a couple boat poses. So you might need to scooch forward. We can start with our feet on the mat. So we're just gonna slowly recline into nothing. Extend the arms, maybe lift the corners of the mouth because we love working our core. All right, exhale, bottoms of the feet come together, knees butterfly open, fold forward. Inhale, let's come back to boat. So if you never lift your feet in boat, that's okay. But maybe experiment with lifting one this round, even if it's just for a breath, putting it back down. Then maybe your next breath, you lift the other one and you put it down. Maybe you experiment with lifting them both. So what you want to be able to do is eventually lift your feet without folding forward like this and without hurting your lower back. But experiment, tiny little movements, build up to one day, lifting the feet up, right? All right, exhale as you extend the legs forward. Inhale, arms extend. Exhale, fold forward. Paschimottanasana. Inhale as you come back up. Lean back, Vivasana. Just one more. We're only doing 3 today. You can do this. Extend the legs up. Maybe extend the arms. And exhale forward again. Bottoms of the feet together, knees butterfly open. All right, I'm going to spin so you can see me. We're going to do a few hip openers. So we're going to start with bottom leg bent. Cross that right leg over. Hug the right knee into the chest. Extend that right arm up. And exhale as you take it behind you. Gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Now, you're either going to stay like this, or if you can, you're going to try to slide that right knee lower so the right knee is stacked on top of the left. And then from here, you're going to just fold forward. If you're like, yeah, well, my hips don't do that, that's quite all right. My hips are pretty tight today, and they're not doing this as well as some other days. All right, inhale back up. Cross the opposite leg over. Hug the left knee into the chest. Extend the left arm up. Take it behind you. Inhale back to center. Again, if you can, stack the knees. If not, just keep that left leg crossed over the right leg. You are still working those hips. Fold forward here and breathe. Maybe close your eyes. Try to relax as much as possible in this position. All right, inhale as you come back up. And then we're going to slowly exhale all the way to the back. Never missing an opportunity to work our core, right, guys? All right, from here, bottoms of the feet on the mat. Inhale as you take the hips up towards the sky. Exhale as you slowly lower. Take the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let the knees fall towards each other. All right, bring the feet back on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips up. Try to shimmy underneath you and interlace your hands this time if possible. Knowing that the harder you press into the feet, the more you're going to be able to lift your hips. Exhale as you slowly release down to the mat. Again, feet to the outer edges of the mat. Let the knees kiss together. Bring the feet back to hip width apart. Inhale as you lift up. Maybe interlace again this time. And with an inhale, extend the right leg in the air. Exhale, place it on the mat. Inhale, push into the right foot. Extend that left leg. Exhale, take it to the mat. Inhale right. Exhale down. Inhale left. Exhale down. Slowly release all the way down. This time, bottoms of the feet come together, knees butterfly open for Supta Baddha Konasana. All right, bring the knees together. We're going to do fish pose now. So I'm assuming that everybody that does Yoga with Noelle is probably a voracious reader, right? I mean, you're watching me on a library Facebook page. So sometimes we can be looking down and it can be hurting the curve of our neck if we're looking down and reading a bunch. So one really wonderful exercise to do for that is fish pose. So bring the forearms down on the mat. Let the head hang. You can also hang off the edge of the bed for this too. All right, let's do a quick break. Bring the neck up. If you want to intensify it slightly, bring the forearms forward. So you're almost kind of sitting on your fingertips. And then exhale, take the neck back. Inhale, raise the neck and the head. And exhale, come all the way down to the back. From here, bend the left knee. Flex the right foot, cross the ankle just above the left knee. Inhale as you bring it forward, figure 8. Exhale, release this side. Right foot to the mat, flex that left ankle and foot, and pull it towards the chest. Exhale as you slowly release that to the mat. Take the arms out to the T. Hook the right big toe just behind the left knee and fold that right knee to the left side of the mat. Nice little supine twist. Gaze towards the right hand. Inhale back to center. Extend the right leg long. Hook the left toes right behind the right knee and roll to the opposite side. Slowly come back to center. Extend both legs long on the mat, arms to the side, Shavasana, close your eyes. Allow yourself to be completely relaxed here. I know a lot of students say, I can't empty my mind in Shavasana. Yeah, neither can I. But what I try not to do is attach to my thoughts. So I try not to go down a rabbit hole. Like, I wonder what I'm gonna have for dinner tonight. Ooh, do I have all the groceries? Let me inventory every single item in my refrigerator mentally right now. Try not to do that. Just be like, ooh, I wonder what I'm gonna have for tonight. Let me instead focus on my inhale and then my exhale. All right, inhale, extend the arms up. And exhale as you bend the knees, roll to your side. Take a breath or two here. And then push yourself up to a simple cross-legged position. Take the hands at heart center or hands on the knees. I am going to keep you here for a couple minutes just breathing. All right, take the hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you for joining, everyone.